Hello my demons and ghoulies, welcome back to my channel. It is that time of year again. It's time for Artfight. At the time of recording, Artfight is obviously over, but it's also August 13th when I'm recording this. I don't think they've announced the winner yet. They've been doing a lot of counting over there, but this year's theme was crystals versus fossils, and I wasn't a huge fan of either team, but I gotta pick crystals because they're the tastiest looking rock. Fossils aren't that tasty looking to me, so that was my decision. I gotta say, I don't want to sugarcoat it or anything. I was a little disappointed by Artfight this year, mostly in myself. I got really busy, so there wasn't a lot I could do, but I only achieved I think 11 attacks this year, which is very much lower than it was last year, and I feel bad. But like, I don't know, what can I do? I had Sidefest this year, and then I got really slammed with commissions afterwards, so I could only realistically do Artfight for like 2 weeks. It's whatever, it's fine. I'm trying not to be too pessimistic about it. But I felt bad. This is the time of year when I get to really experiment and go crazy and go wild, and I really missed out, and I feel bad. So I like doing that. I don't get a lot of opportunities to do that. Usually I am busy with commissions, so getting to experiment only happens in the off hours with the occasional commission where they specifically ask me to do so. So it was very different from last year where I did so much more and so much more wilder stuff, but I also feel like I was seeing a lot more discourse about Artfight. I saw a lot of people were complaining about people asking to be attacked, which I will say did kind of feel a bit odd. Maybe I was just seeing a lot more advertisements for Artfight, or people are advertising their Artfights more than last year. I'm not sure. A lot of people asking, like, oh, you should definitely attack me. Why, you should drop my characters. And some people, of course, were like, because I will absolutely draw something for you in return. But some people were just like, you should just drop my characters. No, I did the same, but I also was like, I usually try to revenge everyone that I can get to. And unfortunately, life got busy, like I said, and I was not able to do that, and I felt really bad. There was a few people I had like on my list of I want to attack you, and I didn't get to. And I was like, man, I kind of dropped the ball. But there's always next year. This is my 4th year. I started in 2022. 22, 23, 24, 25, yeah, 4 years. So it's been nice to be a little more engaged as the years go on. Try to be just on top of it, try to engage more, try to reach out more, try to do more if I can, but I don't know. It was a weird year, and I don't want to be like, no, it's totally fine, everything was peachy keen, because it just, I don't know. It was weird. I felt a little, not quite burnt out, but something along those lines, and I tried to make the best of it that I could, and that's all I can really ask for. I got some really nice attacks on my characters. I even got an animation, which is really cool. I gotta say, I got 2 attacks on him, like my monster lady, and I swear, like, every year she always gets like a bunch of attacks. I never thought that she would be really that kind of popular, but she's also a weird creature, so maybe that's why. I don't know. There's always like the outlier every year. I feel like there's a character of mine that gets attacked more than I think that they will. Him is usually that person. But I always love putting this video together. I wanted to make it short and sweet. And of course, every image has the name of the character for the attacks that I did and their username, and then the revenges or attacks that I received have the username of the person who did them, because we love to credit people in this household. It's very important. But we're wrapping up. Did you guys like experience anything weird in Artfight? Did you see anything that felt weird? Did you see anything that you really liked? Did you do any pieces that you really liked? Let me know. I would love to hear about it. I would love to obviously continue this next year. I can't wait for next year. It's gonna be a good time. I can feel it in my bones. But with that being said, I hope you had a good art fight. I hope you have a good rest of the month, rest of the year, etc. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good rest of your day and night or evening, wherever you are, and do something nice for yourself in the meantime. Bye!